So, you want to improve your finger picking speed? Well, today I'm going to give you a tip that should sort that right out. So, let's get into it. Okay, so first things first, it's worth mentioning that for a lot of the bass lines that you find problematic in the speed area, the actual physical speed that you can move your fingers is less likely to be the source of the problem. Most of us can wiggle our fingers pretty quickly. Yes, the resistance of the string getting in the way of that movement can contribute to the speed, but still, the problems you're more likely to encounter are less than adequate technique fundamentals, coordination of the hands, and just plain familiarity with the line. But today we're not looking at any of that stuff. I talk about technique all the time on here. So today we're going to focus on one thing in particular, our touch in the picking hand. This pretty much all boils down to relaxation, and this is going to improve your speed, but most importantly, your stamina. So, as an experiment, just try finger picking a single G note at the 3rd fret of the E string. Play 16th notes as fast as you can comfortably play. For some of you, it might be this. And for others, it might be more like this. But just play that line and see how long it takes for you to burn out. You'll eventually start to feel tightness in the forearm and your timing will start to suffer as you struggle to keep the line bouncing along. You might only last out a few bars. This burnout in the stamina and the resulting technical mess is what we're going to look at today. So, to control this problem, you need to relax. As an example of how this works, just try that same 16th note pedal bass line, but this time play at a slow tempo like this. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and if that's too fast, slow it down even more. Make sure that you're relaxed in the hands and arm and play lightly. It should be really, really easy at whatever tempo that you choose. 1 E and 2 E and so you should be able to, relax the hand quite easily at that tempo. So, notice how much longer you can play that line when you're relaxed. This is what you need to aim for at a higher tempo. Yes, there's going to be an element of physical development as you build your speed and stamina, but relaxation is the foundation that you need to work from. If you're playing hard and tensing up at a slow tempo, then you're never going to improve. You need to aim for effortless playing. Yes, you can always play harder when you need a little change of tone, but you should be in control of that. Don't let the body dictate how you have to play the music. Like I said, you need to be in control of the instrument. So I've provided several drum tracks for you to play through over at the website. It's a basic rock drum beat at multiple tempos, starting at 80 beats per minute and finishing at 120. We're going to play 16th notes along to that track and focus on relaxing. Play light and relax. You shouldn't feel any tension at all in that arm, wrist or hand, and you can play round and round on the track in order to test your stamina. But at no point should you be cramping up. This isn't a case, of no pain, no gain. It doesn't work like that. We're dealing with delicate tendons and ligaments here. Play at a tempo that allows you to play for a prolonged period with total relaxation. Then up the tempo and try again. Once you find a tempo that pushes you a little after several bars, where you feel that tension coming back to the surface, stick with that tempo and progressively build up the length of time that you're in that relaxed state. And here's another little tip. When you do feel that tension coming in, play on the track for a while and then take a break. Give it a minute or two, not long, then try again. I guarantee it'll feel easier and you'll be able to sustain that relaxation for a longer period of time. And that's the beauty of warm-ups. So let's just try 80 beats per minute on that single G. Make sure you're relaxed. Now let's try a little quicker. Let's try 90 beats per minute. Now let's try 100 beats per minute. Now let's try 110 beats per minute. And now let's try 120 beats per minute. Just as a little tip on playing along with those tracks, as you're playing, make sure to count 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a, and like I said, stay completely relaxed in the hand and arm, and you might find it different at different points of the string. So if you're playing down here at the bridge, it's going to have a certain feel. If you move up here to the more of the neck pickup, again, it's going to have more of a clang. You know, it's just going to feel completely different. So you want to try this in different areas of the string, and also maybe try accenting on each of the downbeats. So as we play 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and just so you can really lock in, because the drum beat there is playing 8th notes, but we're playing 16th notes. So if you're accenting on each one of those downbeats, on the 1, 2, 3, 4, it'll help with your timing. And in terms of the picking hand, if you start on the second finger, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, every time you land on that downbeat, you know it's going to be the middle finger, which might help with keeping your bearings. Once you've worked on retaining that relaxation and you feel comfortable at the 120 beats per minute, maybe try moving through some different notes there, maybe working through a chord progression. So you might play G, up to C, back to G, maybe up to D, and back to G. Moving between different notes, you could try G, B flat, C, F, you know, any kind of chord progression like that, just so that you can then make the transition from one string to the next. Because again, that's going to have an impact on whether you can keep that relaxation. As you start to jump from string to string, you know, you're likely to tense up. So this is all about trying to keep relaxation in the face of, you know, movement. Okay, so like I said, this isn't a lesson covering everything technique. We're just focusing on relaxation and lighter picking. By keeping this in mind as you learn more and more bass lines, it should make more and more sense. So please like the video and subscribe to the channel, then check out the lesson material and tracks over at the TalkingBass website by clicking the link in the info below. We've also got over 600 free video lessons in the lesson map there, so have a look round and sign up for the free membership for a ton of free downloads, forums, chat groups, and other practice resources. Okay, I'll see you next week.